Very good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Frappe. Thank you, the audience present over here, for giving me an opportunity to speak on my PSU journey. So basically, I took in this empowering India's digital transformation into an action. So it's a Maharatna PSU, and the core heart of this talk is ICPDCL. It's one of the first in India, a power sector company, which has configured ERPNext system in its department and running. Till now, all the other companies in the power sector, they are running on either SAP or Puracus. So here will be a detailed discussion on this, and you will be going through the journey. So yeah, before that, sorry, I forgot to give my introduction. Myself, Sumit Singh Yadav, and I am associated with Indian Crafts as a functional consultant. And in RECPDCS project, I was the lead consultant. So yeah, so a quick overview about our client. ICPDCL is a consulting service which provided to into a power sector, and they are subsidiary of a REC. So right now in India, they support 41 DESCOMs and 4 cooperative society. Their operations are around in 27 state, worth of 85,000 plus crores. So major bread earning projects. Some of them are transmission, distribution, smart meter, and tariff based competitive bidding. It is also called TBCB and renewables energy. So here is a one small story regarding smart meter. As you all are aware, like in rural India or urban India, so smart meter nowadays government has made it mandatory to implement in every house, and all the bill tracking of electricity will be done through smart metering only. So this was the project where REC was exactly not able to cope up with our system to give a requirement, and what they were looking for exact process. So at this point Deloitte came into a picture, and Deloitte has helped us to configure the exact requirement what they are looking for, because Deloitte is one of the consulting firm for smart meterings and other kinds of a project into utility sector or power sector. So they have helped us, and yeah, I will thanks Deloitte to help us to onboard this smart metering project. So just let's quick view of REC books. So till now, REC has distributed around 5,66,883 crores of loans to our different vendors in a country for a power sector development. They have a net worth of around 77,638 crores as of 24 and 25, a net profit of around 15,713 crores. So you can understand how big this entity will be, and it is also registered with RBI as a non-banking finance company and public financial institution, PFI, which is. So our project journey started somewhere in June 2024, and we successfully roll out on 23rd May 2025. So during this year, there was, as a PSU entity, a government company, lots of challenges came to adapt the system. They are using around 2 to 3 different software. So bringing them and getting ERP adaptability, that was a challenging part, which it has taken this much duration to complete. After 1 year, successfully it been rolled out, and now it's in support. So few other modules which we have delivered. First is HR and payroll, admin, procurement, accounts, and project. So where admin is a system which is completely customized, built from a scratch, and project module that is standard plus customized, I can say. And rest are like standard, bit of few tweaks, and we have done it. So yeah, major challenges when it come with government dealing companies. So there will be a huge amount of compliance which need to be configured into a system. And when this project was started, we came across like they are using 3 to 4 different applications. For HR, it was a different system, and it was not supported by iOS devices. Then again, when coming to an accounts, so they were using a tally, and for project monitoring some of a different system. Now they want a single software where all the things can be managed into a one software with project tracking and everything comes. And one of the most, when you are dealing with government client, they have a kind of orthodox kind of mentality, like to come out of that legacy system, it takes a very too much efforts to bring them to something new UI, new system. And during this process, one or the every day, we are not just talking with a normal person who is sitting in room and giving us just a requirement during conference room. There was someone like IAS or managing director, general manager, those who are directly working with the power ministers, Shri Manohar Lal Khattar ji. So they all are into a power sector and directly dealing with them. So bringing that requirement into our ERP and what they want exactly. So that high level committee has a different provisions. Okay, we want this thing, particularly this. But when you go to a ground level, you will find a different things. What exactly it's going over there. So how we came across this challenges overcome. So there was around 3000 plus scope of item we have got. And when we started with the conference room pilot session, now we came to know, okay, these are the 1,000 things which is of your need, which truly you want to configure into your system. And then taking after approvals, everything, we came across, okay, this will be the final things. We started with the implementation phase, and phase by phase, we given them a taken them requirement. In iterations, UAT has been shown to them, walk through, and then it went live. So somewhere we started the deployment around October. We initiated the going live, starting from the admin module. Yeah. So this is the login page for REC, and here is also a story when first we shown them a system. So that time it was, you are aware that Frappe has its own login page where welcome to Frappe and something written. So we shown to this their general manager, Jaspal Kushwaha sir, and he came to know that, yeah, we want something, a system where it should feel like, yes, this is built for us. It is built for power sector, and they want to showcase this in ministry. So something should be unique. Till now, like ERPNext, whatever we delivered, it's okay. But somewhere that REC should be reflected. Then we came with the customization, and they have given this picture. With that, we made a login page according to them. Now, yes, we can say there when users are using, yes, the system is made for us, and yeah, all the activity day to day task has been placed in this. So this is admin module, which earlier they don't have any administrative process. Tracking system was not there, and in that we given them a booking management and courier management. So booking management is kind of a functionality it has, where you can book your auditorium. You can book your car for traveling purposes, and all the official work like high tea, etc. So many things you can book from this booking management, and it has a very hierarchy level. So first the initiator going with a dynamic workflow, RM, then general manager, and etc. Same way goes with courier management, which is like incoming and outgoing courier tracking. So there will be a two kind of courier, incoming and outgoing, to track that process from which DTDC or something Indian Post they are sending, or from which place it is coming, from ministry it is coming, or from private entity. So like that. And yes, material request stock entries are ERP part only. So we bring that thing over here in admin because it was kind of a requirement fulfilling. Now, when it comes to a bank guarantee, this is the dashboard. So, many of you might not be knowing what is bank guarantee. So, bank guarantee is something when a company is implementing a project. So, it is a promise giving from a bank end by some amount of a token, and we are submitting that. So that if in case we are not able to fulfill your compliance or legal terms or work we are not able to do, that bank will be giving that amount. So that is, but in this case of bank guarantee, totally different, where the REC is taking from their vendors, and that vendors are giving them as a guarantee, okay, we will be doing the project for some certain time. If it is not able, from that bank guarantee you can take the like penalty or something. In return they can capture it. So for many vendors they have in power sector around, I guess, more than 70 or 80 across India and worldwide also some are there. So they take a bank guarantee from them. And specifically it should be like every user in a department, it should be accessible few things what the work actually he is going to do. So for that we have made like return will be one person, one department, replacement, original BG, like this, for specific user, so they will be dealing with it. Now next it come with API integration. So currently we have integrated a bank which is HDFC, and another is a payment gateway integration as a Razorpay for their recruitment process. And this is the picture of implementation phase. As you can see, Shashank Dikshit is standing that behind. He is one of our member. So during the conference room pilot session at the initial of the project, he is taking a requirement and telling about the system, and there the core users are there, which IT department it's basically. And next picture which you are seeing, that is after implementation, that every user, they are now running a ERP. So this picture tells you about that each and every department in REC across every system. Now, no third party application, no any other software, only ERPNext for admin, for procurement, for accounting, and etc. So, everything is running on ERPNext and it is being monitored from over here. So, what we learn from this project for future insights. So when I will say a right consultant is equals to project success. So placing a consultant into a project, that should be a domain specific actually. When we was initiated the project, during that time a major challenge which was coming, we are ready with the system within first 6 months, but what was not able to deliver them accounts, a finance. When it comes to a government entity, they have a 20 to 30 years of a legacy system that is running till now, and for that a proper accountant background person is required to bring that domain specific knowledge, was very much important. And till 6 months we were handling the technical and functional part, but something it was like accounting we was not able to solve. We introduced one of our account expert in the project, and the things which were pending for past 6 months we could have completed that. In next 2 months we have cope up and we delivered the system. Same goes with HR, but somehow we managed, we brought our expertise in that, we learned more about that, because government will be having a different compliance into HR. They will be having a certain categories for hiring and for full and final settlement. So everything is according to, it's a government standard, government of India, what they promotes. So basically that is need to be configured, and how we drop down to each and every level with a domain expertise, and then only it was able to go live in that thing. One of the most important thing also, terms and condition and contract of the project, to review that, because what will happen, we we are getting a scope document which is been written, okay, 3000 or 3000 4000 line items they delivered. Now things will be like, okay, you can make, but it will a time requiring, and when you actually sit with the user you will get to know, okay, they doesn't need that, they need only specific things, and you have to keep focus on that for making, and it can be configured from the standard as well, not going too much into depth of customization as well. So just you need to go with the business process in conference room, and there you will be get things brought down, you can cope up with that. One of the main important, bringing a solution architect in a project for right delivery of the project. Many things have been done. Okay, system is ready. Now, when it comes to a reviewing part, from the starting itself, a solution is to be provided that is it is matching their business need. If it's not matching, that system is nowhere standing. How come? There is a one story I'll tell. So when we started with transmission project, transmission is, you have seen, like, while traveling, a big poles which electricity is going through and wiring all. So that transmission towers being implemented at one stage, then it is being distributed into a power distribution at next level. So like this they were tracking, and the inventory part of it was made in somewhere Gujarat and some place from there, and rest of the activity take place in their REC office. So like this it was the system, and we were not able to, in the initial phase, getting the clear requirement, okay, what exactly we need to do. When it came to us, we defined, we brought our solution architect, given a proper solutioning for that, and we started with the implementation. So there, the one point it came, okay, we have to deal with only accounting part in that, and that companies will be called SPVs company, which the profit and loss, other things will be not captured into the main parent company. It will be a separate, they are not. So like this, few more challenges came, and yeah, finally we made it live. So that was all about. Thank you. Thank you so much.